no. Don't touch that dial. Here's what's on my mind tonight.
Detano is on an assignment.
Where am I going?
Little place called Springwood.
His editor wanting a story.
I expect new story, facts, and on my desk first thing tomorrow morning.
And an imminent deadline.
Memories, light the corner of my mind.
On the next Freddy's Nightmares.
Time for our first anthology episode, so let's hope this is good.
So the episode begins in a news office with Detano here.
Roger. Call me Roger.
Or, Roger. I'm just gonna call you Tano, because Tano sounds cooler.
Detano is finally quitting his job, so of course his boss wants to do one more thing for him before he gets out of there, and here's what it is.
World Enquirer reporter commits suicide.
You gotta be out of your mind!
Yeah, I think she is.
Circulation should double with this picture on the cover. Help me. Detano, no sleeping on my time. Detano.
I mean, that was a dream, but she still is a bitch.
As he's not quitting his job, and he has bad grammar.
Yeah, it sounds like me. Good writer, but not the best grammar. You could tell if you saw my script, because I ain't the best with grammars.
But sadly he has to go to Springfield to find Elvis.
Man explodes. Aliens torture woman to death. Bigfooty Bambi, I love it. I love this paper.
Yeah, I did too. What paper is that? I might want to read it just for stories like that.
Not afraid to lie. No ethics. Not afraid to step over the line. Wonder how far that reporter's willing to go.
Ugh. Guess he's not gonna tell me. Well, guess I just gotta stick with my Simpsons comics.
Maybe I'll just give him a little test.
And while you're doing that, can you ask him what paper he's working at, since I'd really like to know.
So he gets to the Heartbreak Hotel and...
Roger Detano, World Enquirer.
Yeah, there it is. Alright, let me look it up. You liar. You don't work there.
Ugh, whatever. He asks about Elvis being there as, damn it, he left that morning for a concert with John Lennon. But he has to stay there because his boss is a bitch.
Hey man, she's only being a bitch because she needs you. Well, that's my guess, especially guessing from what she does later.
As a maid goes to get him some food, as she's pregnant, now in labor, as he has another story about giving birth to Devil's baby. And when he gets in there...
Damn, that's one fucked up baby. But that's a dream child. Show really what happens. And also, I guess it's a good way to show that Freddy, he's definitely the cause of this episode. Or at least the first half.
As it actually turns out the baby was stillborn and had whatever that she says it is. Mostly, she just says it has horns.
Hey, can I take a picture of it still? It still would be a really good shot.
But actually, he refuses to do the story as a letter from the Tribune came and, of course, she lies.
See? She's only doing that because you're a mostly good writer. But it's still a really big bitch thing to do. God damn, that's fucked up.
So of course Tano agrees to it, going to see the clerk about Elvis and meet an asshole who owns a big paper.
Really? A whole lifetime? That's funny. Should take me just one day to destroy it.
Hey, the joke's on him too. And not too many people read the paper anymore, so probably went bankrupt. newspaper, dude.
As the guy actually tells him someone did die there, but there's not much there for a story, so he makes a story.
Was is los?
And what the fuck? I don't want to see this. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Whoa. Ugh. Ugh. See? The Leatherface doesn't want to see it either.
As this was just a dream, but it almost happened, as he's afraid to write now.
Really? Already? It's like the first time it happened. I mean, that makes it feel kinda rushed. I mean, the episode's only 20 minutes. But compared to Tales from the Crypt, that don't feel rushed and are about the same time, it feels very rushed.
But she's a bitch and wants grotesque stories.
Hey, if you really want that, don't watch this show. Go watch Tales from the Crypt. That's on HBO. It's gonna be way gorier than this is.
And so we get some big news.
Hey,
What now?
thought you'd like to know, Elvis is dead.
Wow, I didn't know that. Oh my god, that's such big news. Wow. Put that on the front page of every paper. Because, wow, nobody knows that. Wow, it's so surprising. Oh my god.
Thank you for that news flash.
Oh, and also some more news that he really didn't get the job and now he's fired because she heard what Tana said.
Yeah, you probably should have put the phone down before, you said that. Or at least made positively sure that she hung up, since, yeah, she did hear that, and not very good.
Detano tries to trade his room with the newspaper guy to get a job, but he's a slob.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, he kind of is a slob.
As he decides to put this into his tape recorder.
Billionaire leaves newspaper empire to reporter after he takes poison.
Ooh, oh wow. Even I can hear that bad grammar. Ooh. Yeah. That's not good.
As he goes to the millionaire, as he says that he is the man for jobs, he is poisoned.
What's in that?
Vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, and just a touch of arsenic.
Arsenic in my drink? That's not what I wrote.
Yeah, you should improve your grammar when you think something like that's gonna happen.
Oh, and I'd like to leave you my newspaper empire.
But I'm not the best at grammar, so I don't think I'm the best of judges.
As now, he is dead, as he actually choked, as she hears this grammar.
You never learned your pronouns, did you, Detano? Who took the poison? The billionaire? The reporter?
Yeah, even I noticed that. And when she got worse as grammars than I do, that's not good.
Who is that?
Elvis.
Is he dead?
Of course. Everyone knows that.
Not a bad place to end the first half. It's actually pretty good. But guessing from the first season, the second half isn't going to be as good, since Freddy's Nightmares, it's almost never as good. Every so often it might be as good, but it never surpasses it. So, let's get to the second half.
Now there's a good reason to do your English homework. Learn the use of the proper pronoun or die.
Well, if I was in that situation, I'd probably be dead, since my grammars ain't the best. Kids, do your damn homework, or else's.
So the second half begins with a woman looking for her husband, who has amnesia as he dreams at how he crashed his car.
That feels familiar. Was there a bunch of women's hands groping you? Is that why you crashed?
Me, I cherish my memories.
I'm guessing being roasted is one of those great memories. It's always a nice memory to remember.
Yes, playing with bodies in the winter, torturing small animals in the spring.
Hey, only Michael Myers can kill animals, goddammit. Freddy, don't you do that. It's bad. Don't, Freddy. Just don't. Even for you, that's a little far.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. Too bad poor Jerry can't. But don't worry, what I'm gonna do to him, he'll never forget.
Well, with most episodes, I can theorize that Freddy had something to do with it, most of the time with dreams. This one's a little harder, though. I guess Freddy could be giving the guy his dreams, like, of his memories back or something. That could be what he's doing, but he's not doing much compared to some of the other episodes I can theorize.
As he meets his family, who he doesn't recognize, he's told that his name's Jerry. As he's shown some photos of him, and weirdly no photos with him and his daughter, as the memories start to come back for a second, so he dreams, and hopefully this will help him remember, which he does actually remember something.
It's time for your midnight injection, Mr. Kelly. It's okay. It's all right.
Damn it, did you really need to wake him up? He needs to sleep. You could put an IV in him or something. Oh, and remember how that crash happened? Yeah, I think he would have a couple of maybe bruises on him, or something, or scratches. Put something on him. He has to have a couple of bruises at least. The damn car blew up!
So he talks to the doc about if his dreams were real. They're able to convince the doc to let him stay in the hotel with his family.
And like they said, head trauma. There must be some mark somewhere that had to have fucked you up at least a little bit. Give him a scratch or something.
But whatever, we go back to the Heartbreak Hotel as he makes the moves on his wife, as she doesn't like it very much.
Which is odd. Definitely gonna have to remember that.
As she's able to get out of it, so the man does go to see his daughter and asks her about her homework, as she's smart like her old man, as he says he's sorry.
But he doesn't know exactly what he's saying sorry for, and nobody really is comfortable with him, so I'm guessing it was something pretty bad.
And neither does the wife, as she's in the bath as the guy looks in her purse to find a picture of her and another guy.
Alright, okay. I think I figured it out. Maybe.
As later on that night he dreams to see the man that was in the photo, him killing the man. As he says the guy died, as he says that he did it. The wife telling him to go back to bed and figure out more, as he remembers that he killed the man. And that man was actually his wife's husband.
You remember now, Jerry?
What's going on? What are you doing?
Jesus. I killed your husband.
Well, that was a good way to get confession out of him. Good thing he crashed that car. But now, you should call the cops, and then you got justice.
And the authorities are going to think that you died of a heart attack, too.
Whoa, wait
I wonder
a minute.
what air in the veins feels like.
Hey, just put him in jail. As long as you got like a tape recorder or something, put him in jail is probably slightly worse.
Talk to me. What do you want? What do you want?
Don't want anything.
What do you want?
Well, you can at least try to say, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think they're gonna listen, but you can always try.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. No. Wait, talk. No, wait. No.
And now he's dead. And unlike the first half, yeah, that wasn't a dream. That was real. So, yeah, he died that way. Wait a minute. Feels familiar. I feel I've seen that from somewhere.
Medulla oblongata.
Damn. Wonder what's on Freddy's mind later tonight. Oh well, we gotta talk the rest of this episode first. And this episode is pretty good. Well, first half anyway. Second half is eh.
The first half, again, is better than the second half, like usual, with Detano here being fun to watch, having some pretty good charisma. His boss is definitely a bitch, that's all I gotta say about her, but she's a good bitch. For, you know, when she plays a bitch, she's good in the role. And all this stuff is funny, I'll say that for sure. It got a couple laughs out of me. And the second half, well, I didn't really like it the first time I saw it. I thought it was kind of boring. I still kind of think it's kind of boring, but with a rewatch, it's okay. It's still not great, but it's definitely watchable, and it's enough that the first half makes the episode better, and the second half is not bad enough for you to skip the episode. So I still have to suggest that you check this episode out. It's pretty good. Except for the second half, but it's okay still.
And since I actually liked that episode, let's watch the next episode, since, you know, hopefully this won't be as good as the last one. Or better. Let's see. So, let's look on what's on Freddy's mind tonight.
No, no, no! Don't touch that dial. Here's what's on my mind tonight.
Doug and Roxanne are moving to Springwood.
I feel so much better moving to a small town.
But the neighbors are gonna need some getting used to.
You can scream if you like. I like it when they scream.
Will Roxanne be able to get along with the locals?
I just love having new neighbors, and I'm sure they're just as thrilled to find out that I'm the welcoming committee.
Find out on the next Freddy's Nightmares.
Alright, let's start the episode.
So the episode begins, we have a couple here driving on the road to Springwood, where they're just moving, as they're talking about furniture and stress and them now being calm.
This is a new beginning for us, Doug. You're gonna be the best criminal lawyer this town's ever seen.
Did you just say criminal lord?
You're gonna be the best criminal lawyer this town's ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think I'm hearing that right. That's the only way I can really hear it. So, I'm just gonna guess that he's a lawyer.
I'm so excited. I just love having new neighbors, and I'm sure they're just as thrilled to find out that I'm the welcoming committee.
Oh, damn. Well, that's a good welcome to Springwood. There's only one way to make it better. Have that girl from Mother's Day introduce her. That's an even better welcome.
I guess you could say they're about to discover that marriage can be a moving experience.
Yeah, I guess it can when you're moving.
As he leaves his third wife, as this charming guy here is there, but it turns out they actually brought in the wrong boxes.
Oh, that means you can loot some of their stuff and maybe they won't notice. Cool. Ooh, a bloody knife. I've always wanted one just like that. Cool.
As she of course wants to call the cop, but she's gonna have to wait for the stuff to be moved. But the guy who owns the stuff is in the house to get his stuff back, wondering if she saw anything.
Did you look? Did you look?
No, I didn't look!
I mean, probably. You looked through her stuff too, hypocrite.
But this was actually a dream, as she thinks that it was real.
I mean, assuming that it's a Freddy dream, I guess it can be understandable why she thinks it's real, but even the people who in the other movies, they don't even think it's real. They know it's a dream afterwards, at least.
So she goes out to get some candles, as the mover guy here goes to hit on her and give her the keys.
I mean, that's kind of her own fault that she didn't notice that she didn't have any keys. I mean, it's kind of something you need. You probably should have asked. You especially need it when you're in Springwood.
But whatever, he leaves her for her to drink by herself and see that guy again in her house. For her to, I guess, be on a picnic table, tied up, and with him telling her to scream, but he likes the screaming.
I like it when they scream.
You might want to get the glass out of your hand. I mean, it might just be effects and the quality of the video that, you know, she might not have glass in her hand, but she probably did fuck up her hand a little bit. That has to hurt like a bitch. You might want to, you know, wash it out or something.
As she's looking in the box to find the knives gone, her wanting her things now, being a mess, and going down to the house herself, with her telling her husband, believing the dream was real.
Yeah, I mean, clearly it wasn't, but she is kinda nuts.
Again, he likes it.
He likes it?
Yeah. He fucking loves it. Alright, sorry, you can't blame that. You know, I needed to make that joke. It's a pretty obvious joke, so I need to make it. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
So they go down the house, the criminal lord going inside first, as she goes inside the window, and when she finds her husband...
There's no place like home.
It's just a dream because, you know, she's crazy.
So they actually go inside the house, her finding the mover inside, as the husband kicks him out, as she learns that this is her husband's house. And she also learns that he is crazy too.
Oh, damn. I guess he is a criminal. I mean, he's not a lord, but he is a criminal and he's fucking murdering people.
You were right about one thing. I do like it. I like it a lot.
Yep, he likes it a lot. And that's the end of the half. It kind of ends abruptly, and there's no mention of what happens after this, so... Well, it's kind of a shitty ending. I mean, I would at least like to see, you know, a line of what something would happen to her, but they don't even give us that.
So, are you happily married?
No.
Look at your spouse. Go ahead. Look.
What? I don't have a spouse. Here.
You look, didn't you?
Well, you told me. Of course I'm going to.
Let me ask you something. How well do you really know him?
Well, I know that she's a nice kitty. Most of the time.
So we go to the second half, where the mover from the first half moves in a woman's boxes. There's also an old woman talking to her about the woman loving history.
And it's her love. And the only problem with that, though, is you can't fuck history. Well, I guess you could if you had a time machine.
But she has a guy here that's hitting on her, saying the same pickup line he said in the last part.
Understandably, she says no. But you never know, he could be a good guy underneath.
But at least Freddy's on a date, so that's good.
I mean, you get me so hot. But you know what I like the most? It's that love light in your socket.
Yeah, I agree. She has some pretty nice eyes.
I only have eyes for you.
So later that night, the girl goes to bed to fall asleep, as she dreams a guy who looks a little like Anthony Perkins, to be honest. But whatever, he puts some letters in a secret compartment, which she ends up finding, reading the love letters.
Which is them pretty much saying how much they want to fuck each other. Which, I guess is a romantic, I don't know. I don't really care.
So when she wakes up, she feels good because of those letters. Talking to the old woman about them, her wondering about the wife. Her seeing them in a park bench talking, as the wife also sees it.
I mean, you really should tell her. Be a good thing to do.
The old woman wondering about where they fucked, as that same bench the mover is asking her out on.
I mean, you might as well just say yes. I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He might be, I don't know, but he seems like underneath, he seems like he'd be a nice guy, to be honest.
As she says screw off to the dream of being Jane, and almost is pushed off the balcony, her not wanting to read them anymore. burning the letters, and again saying no to the mover.
What's wrong with perfect?
It doesn't exist.
Damn, I mean, he is right. Perfect really doesn't exist. It's kind of true.
Well, I can find it.
But of course she gets another flashback, and in this flashback they want to kill her. Because now she's the wife.
Yeah, that doesn't make too much sense. I mean, I guess since she was thinking about it, how it would be horrible to be the other woman, maybe she traded places or something? I mean, doesn't make much sense, but that's the best sense I can make out of it. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. She's dead anyway.
Now this is what I call love letters.
Anyway, that was Welcome Springfield. It was
The episode isn't bad. The first half is okay, and the second half is just kind of boring, even more boring than the last episode I reviewed, but this one isn't very good. I mean, both halves have a crappy ending, too, and the first ending, it's not a very good transition. I would have liked to see a little more what happened instead of going to the second half with also a confusing ending. But whatever. The second half, just, I don't like that stuff. I think it could have been actually better. The old woman was the wife. It would have worked if it was like, the early 1900s or something, or if it was a ghost and she eventually killed the girl or something like that. I mean, would have made the episode a little better. I know, like, a little bit, but it's watchable, definitely. I would suggest you skip it, but I wouldn't suggest that you don't skip it. You can watch it if you want, but I have to suggest that you skip this episode. It just depends on you, though. If you like this, go ahead.
But whatever, it doesn't matter. Next time we got a Freddy episode, so yeah, that's gonna be good. So, I'll see you next time. See ya.
Next time you're alone in your house, think about who went before you. It might be pretty crowded. The dead have to go somewhere.